our view, I must stress, not that I think there's something wrong with it, but yeah.
Okay, given that we are in, I will just take a few minutes more, so please be patient. I know that we are all tired. But given that we are in Malta, which is in a particular situation with the whole policy of refugees and ship asking to approach to its coasts, I wanted to use this occasion to say something about the values of hospitality and solidarity, which I think is very important for us Scouts. At the beginning of this year, there was some terrible news in the Mediterranean about the shipwrecks and people drowned. The last one was the ship with 170 people drowned. And we have a lot of issues as well in Italy. The last thing is that they are closing these camps for refugees from one day to another, and the people are on the street and without even the possibility to ask for an identity card before 2 years. So let's think about Greece and the camp in the island, the small island of Lesbos. There are Lesbo in Italy. There are more than 7,000 people living there, and they live in tents and with the cold winter, without heating, without electricity, without enough medical assistance, and without enough bathrooms even. So there are people making hours and hours of rows to take their food every day in this camp. And you say, okay, what does that have to do with scouting or with this GA here? It's just to, what I wanted to do saying this is just to underline, okay, that we have some scouting values that are connected to these issues. And with our promise, for instance, when we make the Scout promise, we promise, and we do that on our honor, to help other people. And PP had this wonderful vision of a world, of a peaceful world, a peaceful world of brotherhood. I have here a quote, what he said in 1929, during a jamboree in Europa. He said that each one of you may be my ambassador, I hope that I pronounced it correctly, bearing my message on the wings of sacrifice and service. From now on, the Scout symbol of peace is the golden arrow. Carry it fast and far, so that all men may know the brotherhood of man. And he had that other beautiful idea of a Scout as an active citizen. So someone who is involved in service and sacrifice for the other people. And our motto is leave the world better than you found it. Okay, this is an active motto. Do something to leave it better. Okay? And the whole Scout law derives from the Knights law. No? And what did the Knights say in the past? They say, help the weak and help those who cannot defend themselves. So this is the values I think we need to remember. And this is not, I don't want it to be a political speech. It's just a human issue, because we are talking about human beings here. Okay? So it's not left or right, progressive or not progressive. It's just really about the human beings here I'm talking about. And I read this last quotation. He said, one ideal of good citizenship is promoting the spirit of fraternity and mutual goodwill, without which the former League of Nations can only be an empty shell. So I'm not saying that it is an empty shell, and I'm not saying anyone what we should do about this. I think personally that one voice like mine has not a great weight, but many voices can have a great weight. Now, together we are important, together we can be strong and we can do something. And I really only hope not that we think about these issues, that everyone goes home thinking about what we can personally do about in our home, in our world, in our situation, what we can do to make this better than it is now.